YouTubers, this is Jays from Outdoors and Reliance. Probably wondering why I've got all these boxes out today. Today I'm going to be going through all my fishing gear, fishing tackle. But whilst I'm doing so, I thought I'd make a survival kit for my fishing stuff. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be putting in there today. All these boxes here contain all the floats and the shots and the scourges, the hooks, everything that I have is in these boxes, apart from minus the rods obviously, which are over there, and the nets, etc. But an idea of a survival kit is just to take what I need. I can always fashion a rod outside, I can always do things like that as well, so I can make it from nature. So I'm going to take you through the process and what I'm putting in, go through the boxes as well. So I'm going to pan down so you're going to see what I'm going to get up to today. So give me 2 seconds. Guys, the tub that I'll be using for my fishing gear or the survival tin is this. It's just an ordinary Tupperware box that I got from Asda for, I think it was like 50p, and that's all I'm going to need to fit all my stuff that I'm going to take with me in my survival kit. So, first box I'm not going to necessarily need. These are for poles, pole floats, things like that. I'm looking for some normal floats to take with me, or a possibility of a surface float as well. So I'll be taking some of them. These are the floats that I'm talking about. Let me show you. These are normal float fishing floats. As you can see, they're too big to fit in the tub. So I'm going to leave one to pick the best one I have. Bingo, found one that would fit. So that's my first bit of gear kit I'm going to put in, is a small float. I'll see if I've got another one. So I'm sticking that in the tub. Nope. So I'll keep that there, put that over. Oh. These are all red punches and stuff like that, so I don't need to take these. But in here I've got my shots and stuff like that, so I'm going to make sure if I need anything. I've got hooks, if I can show you. Hooks, catapults, not necessarily the catapult. I'll take these with me, I'll just show you. And then I think that's about it from this box. I'll take that as well. So what I'm putting in here is some artificial lures. We've got sweet corn in here, you've got artificial pellets, you've got worms, you've got bloodworms, anything that's artificial I've got, so that's going in there. Just in case bait is scarce and you want to fish straight away, so stick that in there. So I might keep that bag, I might put it in the bag. And then we have a size 6 triple hook for the bigger fish, or for the for lure fishing and things like that. So the next thing, I don't think I need anything out of here, but I will check first. No, that's fine. Next thing I need is some shots, so I will pan the camera around to like this actually, so you can see what I'm up to. These are my weights or my shots and things like that. So I'm gonna place one small weight inside Okay, and then try and find, don't want inline ones. Number 4 lead weights that will be going in there, and I might go number, let's have a look, number 11s, number 10s, number 9s and 12s. I stick with number 4s. That's cool. I'll take some of that. Some of this is some wiring, or some lead wiring I should say. So yeah, so I'll put that in there. These are cages, so if anyone hasn't done fishing before, you will get a cage like this, okay, or like this, and you put maggots or live bait in here, and you can put like bread and things like that. I'm looking for a live one, so if I see some good fish, I can bait the bottom, not necessarily put it on the line, which is intended, but I can use that for that. So I'll shut that, it's being awkward. These are this miscellaneous. Where are we? Right here I have some hooks and things like that, the scourges. Obviously I can't take them to scourges. A, I'm not going to need to because obviously it's survival, and B, obviously it's too big, so I'm going to be taking some hooks with me. So when you're fishing in this country, you can, most lakes and stuff like that, you have to fish with barbless. This by the law, but obviously when you are fishing for survival, you're going to need to fish with barbed. So these are size 2s and size 8s, so I don't need them. I'm going to take a couple of them size 4s. These are barbed. If they're not barbed, I'm not going to be taking them. Pure reason, obviously I don't want to, but sorry, if they're not barbless, I'm not taking them, I should say, as well, because there's a chance that you could lose the fish even more. Right, in terms of my line, this is for small fish, from perch, chub or anything like that. I'll be taking with me. This line goes up to breaking straight in 4 pound. So I'll be using that as a line to take with me. So I'll be taking that. I'm losing some of my hooks, which is not good. And then I will take, there we go, I'll take these ones, the barbed hooked hairs. So for these, if I can get close to the camera, hopefully I can, at the bottom here, there's like a little plastic stop. Okay, so you can put pellets if you've got any, or anything that's quite hard in terms for the bait, you can put on there as well to get away with it. So that will be going into my tub, like so, and then that will be going into there, and then see if we can fit this in here as well. Like so, and then so I move this to one side so you can see what I've put in there. Move these hooks out of the way. Get away, hooky. Put them there so I don't tread on them in the future. Right, so what I've put in here. So we'll quickly recap. I've put the Predator triple hooks, so I can make lures out of this. I've put size 12. The hair rigs, these have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that. I've put the match feeder or match hooks. These are barbless, coincidentally, just to let you know. You can get them in barbed, but I haven't got any in barbed. Some lead wire, I should say. Some number 4 shots. If you don't know what the shots are, I will show you. It's this lead weight, really. They will hold the float up. I've only put 1 float in. You can make these outside. There's no reason why you can't. All they are is a bit of wood, and then you just drill a hole to put string through. A feeder. So in case I can bait a certain area to catch a lot of fish. A bigger lead weight, okay, and then all the artificial bait. I will bring this to camera so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so you've got your sweet corn, you've got your pellets, you've got your worms, maggots. These are artificial, so these are plastic or rubber. They will go on into the hook properly well and things like that, so it's not too bad. And it's also, bait is obviously quite scarce. They do take these fish, and I have caught a 22-pound carp on these, and I've also caught rudd and perch on these actually, so they do catch well and things like that. So I put these back in the bag so they're protected. So yeah, so that's what I'm taking with me. So I put these back. I love fishing. It's one of my pastimes and one of my hobbies. So it's quite fitting that I've actually built one today, and I thought I'd share it on camera. So yeah, let's put these back in. All I have to put in here now, before obviously anybody says, is some fishing line. I'm going to put approximately, probably about 10 metres of fishing line, maybe a bit more, with a breaking strain of about £10. In the UK, just to make everybody aware, between £10 and £15 if you're coarse fishing. If you're not going for the real big fish, you know, like the 50-60 pounder, which is probably the biggest carp you can get in the UK, then you don't need bigger line than £15. That's about the average size of fish in the UK, unless you're sea fishing. Obviously that's a totally different ball game. I know in Europe and in America, fish are a lot bigger and you need braided line and stronger line as well, but I'm going to just be putting £10 line on here, and then once it's done, it's all complete. So if you have any questions that you would like to hear for fishing, I've done fishing since I was a child, so I do know a lot of it. It's run through my family, my generation, so I know pretty well. I've done it quite a lot. So this is my survival fishing kit. I hope you enjoyed the video. Any comments, please send them below. Until then, see you later.